it's like the more grace that you give people, the more they do. So irritating. Oh.
You get what you need, so let God be the leader. No, that mountain ain't gonna move till you tell it. Quit doubting what you're feeling, gonna feel it. Give it all you got.
So I guess this is gonna be, like a thing where I'm like I'm venting because I gotta get this out. And it's like the more I hold on to it, the more irritated I become. I've been trying my best to, work on my relationship with my dad, and it has been like sometimes it's simple, you know. Other times it's like, like man, this is why I just wanted to like let stuff go and all of that cuz it's just so I just like had this whole um I was sick. I ate something, I'm not sure what it was, but I was sick and my dad was, reaching out to me like he does almost every day. And I wasn't able to like get back, like that. I didn't have the energy to, to tolerate being bothered. And I told him, you know, I finally, after like a few hours of just resting, I finally, reached out and I'm like, Dad, um, I've been sick, you know, and I told him what was up. I was sick on the stomach. I don't know what I ate or whatever, just told him the whole thing. And he didn't say nothing to me. Like he didn't respond to that. He didn't, it was just when I say nothing, it was nothing. And oh, what irritates me the most about that is I can see the man I dated in my father. That's what's really pissing me off about the whole thing. And the Bible says we have to have grace, and I do not want to tolerate. Like it makes me sick. The to see or to know that the reason I was with them is because of who my father is. But that's the truth. But more truth is realizing that when you decided to walk into the better version of you, or get with God to heal all those broken pieces, that you have or that God revealed to you, it's like that's only you making that decision, nobody else. So when you're done doing the work on yourself, there are some relationships that you're going to walk back into. You're going to be a different person, but they're not. So having patience is kind of hard for me to, to it's hard for me to walk in that patience because obviously I guess I'm still healing from that, or the information that I have now that healed those broken pieces inside. It makes me angry to keep dealing with a person like that I cannot get rid of, which is my father. Because in reality, he's just, it's like, how do you end up like that? Like, like, if you don't care about me, don't talk to me at all. Like, cause it's like if my father can't talk about himself, he don't know what to say. Like, God, it is sickening. It is so sickening to just look at that with this new mindset that I have. Like, because I know how I got the way that I was. But it's like, how do you get like that? Like, what happened to you? Something happened to you. Like, for any man or woman to mistreat another person, like, and I've done that. I've done that, and it's not fair. It's not fair to the other person. It's not fair, for you yourself to hold on to all those broken pieces, to be angry, like that. Like, it really makes me sick to have to deal with that. Like, I'm furious on the inside that I have to deal with that or tolerate that. I don't know what to do with it because we're supposed to have grace. My father is not necessarily my enemy, he is my father, and he should be respected as such. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just know that I keep seeing the men that I tolerated before. I keep seeing them in my father, and that is making it really hard to interact with him. I don't know what to do. How do you handle something like that? My father is not the type of man that would ever go to therapy with me or would ever um, look at the truth of it or take responsibility. Like, he is not that kind of person. He is just, every strand of anger in him is justified. Like, those spirits have came in and they are well and able and they are home. Like, he is not the I don't even think my father prays. I've never seen him pray. But yeah, I really needed to vent. Like, that's why, like, when I first got to Fresno, that's why I really stayed to myself, cuz I hated men for a long time. I just hated them. And then I started to realize that a lot of the pain that I was going through, that it was a father wound. And because of who my father is, that those traits I started to choose because it was familiar. Wow. And you know what? I used to think, like, because I don't want to get away from myself. I don't want to think that I'm uh any better than him, or my mother, because both my mother and father have faults, and myself. But therapy is most definitely needed. Like, we need some serious therapy. We need to talk to somebody, like, because this is like, man, it's so frustrating. God, it's so frustrating. Like, I'm still healing from things. Like, I still have, like, issues because of my parents. It's because of them I don't even want children, because I got so many wounds and I got so many scars, and just because I want to heal or I want to address the issues, the that emotional damage that I feel that I know shouldn't be there, doesn't mean that they will do the same, right? It doesn't mean that at all. And I've just been like, I'm feeling better a little bit. I'm still recovering, but I'm feeling a little better. But it's like it's such a lost feeling. I feel so lost. I feel like, because I know that you can't walk when you choose to address an issue and you're the only one making changes in that relationship or in that regard, and then you walk back into, close proximity with whoever is connected, whatever relationship that may be, you have to really understand and consider that you're the only one that is really trying to make a change. I guess um I guess that's it for this video. Man, asking for prayers for me and my parents because we need healing. I'm in a whole relationship. Marriage is on the table, but I don't know if I want children. He does. He does. He definitely does. And he would be a great father. Like, he's so in tune. It's like he was made to be a father. It's amazing. Like, I know that if I did have children with him, my kids would be like so blessed just to have a father like him, you know, and a mother like me, because as he says, we know what not to do. But I gotta heal first. I can't have children like this. There's no way. You can't, you can't, if you know you got issues and you know you got wounds, you gotta try to fix that, because if you don't, that's gonna show up in the relationship with your children. And looking at it right now, they're innocent. They have no idea what this place, this world can do to you. You know, the things that can happen here. They're and I think about those things. I think about the kind of mother I would be, but then I don't want to not be a mother and just deprive myself of something beautiful like that, because I know life comes from God. I know that. I don't know. Man, how do you heal from, you know, a relationship like that where, you feel different types of pain and you don't know how to respond to it? How do you heal from that when that person is one of your parents? What do you do with that? Like, for real. How do you heal from that? I don't know. That I don't have a blueprint for. I have no idea. I don't know what to do. My fiance, he's such a good man. He is such a good man. He told me to sit with it before I make any hard, decisions on, or before I respond in like this angry way. And he's right. He's right. Because your emotions can get the better of you, and then you just start doing stuff and that you don't, or saying stuff that you don't mean. And so he's he's a good man. Sometimes I just be thinking though, like, why did I have to get a father like that? But then again, how much of the world can say that, right? That's that woe it's me mentality. And you know how do you can't all you can do is pray. All you can do is pray and just hope for a miracle. Like, Father, you know who my parents are. They have wounds and they have scars that they got from their relationship with their parents. But I gotta figure this out, because I gotta break the cycle. I'm the chosen one. So I gotta break the cycle.
Oh,